What's the matter? Did you want to go outside? Work on some dirt bikes? Oh man, 125s or 250s? What's up, dudes? So, got a little extra time on my hands since I'm injured right now. I got a broken heel. Show you guys a little shot there. I am 5 weeks post-op. I got 7 weeks to go before I can start walking, so not quite halfway yet. I got a little project here I want to start on, and I just wanted to kind of go over it and show you guys kind of where it's at as far as me getting it and where I want it to go. So here it is. It is a 2002 Cr125. I traded a clapped out 450 for it. I think it was an 04 CRF 450, and it was just clapped. The guy had some really crappy pictures of this thing online, and it wasn't selling. And I showed up with a bike and offered to trade in a little bit of cash, and here it is. It's actually super, super clean. I did put these wheels on it, just kind of slapped them on real quick, but other than that, I haven't really touched the bike. I've ridden it one time real shortly. It was fast, no bottom end. Obviously rear sprocket's not the right size. The chain's all loose. That'll get all squared away, but I haven't really even gone through the bike. I haven't looked at the air filter. I haven't checked the oil. So I think that's the first thing I'm gonna do is just start to tear this thing down, see what I got, and go from there. I mean, it's in really good shape. Obviously, it's got a few little things, like it's got a couple tiny little dents in the pipe. Pretty sure it's got a FMF. Yeah, it's got an FMF silencer. Just some DNA wheels that I took off of another bike. It's just really clean. Suspension is lowered right now. There's a lowering link, and it's all set up by Evo. It actually felt, just as it sits, it felt really good on the track. But I've got some upgrades in mind for all that stuff. Gonna do some graphics and plastics for it, and just clean it up, make it a really nice, clean 125. I've been wanting to do a project for a while, so no better time than now. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's get this thing torn apart. Ah, it's clean, super clean. That's a good sign. You can tell just by looking at this thing that it was very clean the last time it was taken apart and swapped out and put back together again. All right, here we go. So we got her down to this point so far, and it's pretty dang clean. I mean, I rode it once and washed it, but obviously this thing was pretty much pristine before I rode it. There's not a lot of dirt on this thing, really, like underneath everything else. It was really, really clean bike. So we're gonna get the shock off. I'm gonna pull the pipe off and look in the cylinder, have a look at the piston, see what it looks like. Then I'll decide if I want to just do a top one from the get-go, which is probably what I'll do unless it just looks perfect. We'll see. It ran really good. And then I'm gonna go through bearings, and I've got some suspension I want to throw on this thing. So I want it to take some bumps and be nice to ride. So we'll do some work on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue moving forward on getting that pipe off there. All right, we're under the bike. We can see if we can't get a look at this piston up here. Piston looks good edge of the piston. That looks perfect. Sorry for the camera angles right now. Get that piston up a little bit higher. Yeah, that piston looks perfect. I think at this point I'm gonna run it for a ride or two, and then I'm tempted. Sorry, I'd get back on my scooter here. I'm tempted to send it out to Varner and get it, done up a little bit, but I want to ride it first. I've got a little while still. It's going to be in December before I'm riding, so this thing should be well done. And then I can probably start working on other projects I got around here, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have my kid ride around just for fun. I'm going to pull this shock off and see how this linkage and everything feels. Feels good. It's nice and lubed, so that's good. Good morning, friends. It's a couple days later. I had to get some help taking the rear shock off of this thing. I couldn't lift up on the back end and get the bolt off at the same time, so I had my daughter's boyfriend help me out on that real quick. And I went ahead and test fit a 2015 rear shock off a CRF 450. It seems like it's going to work out alright. I just have to shorten it up a little bit. But I'm going to continue tearing this thing down. The build, I think, is going to go a little in depth than I originally thought. I think I'm going to tear it down all the way and get the frame vapor blasted along with the swing arm and the subframe. And I got the time, I might as well do it. So let's get started. Don't cinch one of these bolts down with the impact. Use a T-handle. Okay, coolant is out. I gotta go empty that before the cats drink it. I'll be back. So as you guys can tell, Matthew was super excited to be out here helping old dad. He had to step away from the old Xbox there, so he was a little grumpy, but he helped. So swing arm's off. Linkage is still dangling there. Rear brake hanger's off. Rear brake assembly's off, I should say. This is what it looks like right now. And It's in really good shape. I keep saying that, but I can't express enough. I mean, the swing arm bolt pushed right out. Everything's got grease on it. The linkage bearings feel tight and lubed and everything. So gonna get this thing tore down hopefully in the next couple of days and get it sent off to Nexus Vapor Blasting to get it all cleaned up, and then get a list of stuff I need to buy for it, which isn't gonna be much, and put it back together. So I'm super pumped. This thing's it's gonna be really nice. Thanks guys, we'll talk to you later.